Hola, ¿qué tal? My name is Eduardo, and today I am here with a new tutorial for AppyBuilder or App Inventor or Thunkable. Well, basically, I guess this is the final tutorial for this spaceship game that we have been making. Okay, that this is pretty simple. Okay, we have this ship rotating, shooting. Okay, so if you haven't checked the other two tutorials, please check them. Okay, I have two other more tutorials about this spaceship game, and today we are going to make the final thing. We are going to add some sounds. Okay, and we're going to modify a little bit the game to make it more entertaining. Okay, and also we are going to add like a procedure to disappear the ship when it collides with something. Okay, so basically that is the idea for this tutorial. I hope this is useful for you. Okay, so let's start. The first thing I will share with you, okay, the source file, okay, the starting file. Okay, so I mean the starting file. Okay, so you will start with this ship, you have the rotating and this thing. Okay, so I will share this. Okay, check the description, but please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, and help me to share this video with someone who's learning App Inventor, okay, or AppyBuilder or Thunkable. So let's start with this. So now we have here the game. Okay, so and if you check, all of them of these asteroids are coming here, and some of them are going directly to the ship, and some others to another part. Okay, well, what I want to do now is to modify this. I don't want to have it in the middle or in the center, because I guess it is not pretty cool. Okay, because if not, it's going to be very difficult, and imagine when the asteroid is over here, it's not like very useful for you. Okay, so now the first thing is to modify this aspect of the game. So just let me adjust this, and we'll reduce this. I hope it is like visible for you. So now the first thing is we are going to go to our procedures, and we have the size and position ship. So we're going to modify this one, and we're going to write here 0.9 for the canvas height. Okay, so this is the white position. It will throw this guy to the bottom. So let's do it. That's it. Now we have to do the same for the bullet, 0.9. We do it. It is not, but if we don't do it, I'm going to do it right now. And now if we fire, we are here, and I guess it is better. Okay, it is more like kind of a thing that it's protecting this the ship or anything. Okay, so and probably you can add something else. Okay, so you need to think about the next step for your game when we have a collision. So probably we are going to disappear the ship. So this is one idea. The other idea, it is just to have a life bar, and then the life is reducing. So I guess the easiest thing to do is just to, if we have collision, we disappear. Okay, and that's it. So let's start creating that. So let's create a procedure here, and let's call it ship explodes or disappears or whatever. Okay, ship explodes. How can we say that? Collides or ship crash. That's it. Ship crash. Now we're going to start like checking what is the thing to do. Well, ship sprite, it has to be invisible right now. Well, when we have this kind of collision. So we're going to set is visible property to true. That is the first thing that I want to make. Now, what else? Well, all of these asteroids are moving. That is pretty cool. So we can stop them from moving, and we can start like resetting its position. Okay, so here we generate asteroids with this one. We get them speed and whatever. Okay, so I guess we were using for each. Okay, so I highly recommend you watch the previous tutorial. Okay, so that was pretty interesting. So we're going to use a for each block. So similar to this one, we can duplicate this one, and we're going to use it here. Let's go up, and let's take it to the procedure. But now pay attention. So I don't want when my ship crash, I want to set all the sprites invisible. So the size and everything, it is not necessary because they are going to be invisible. We delete this one, the width also. Even the property for the position. Okay, so probably yes, the top, or we can disappear them, but I guess, but let's keep this one. Then facing, that's not a problem. And now the speed, we're going to set the speed to 0. So they are not going to be visible, but we're going to set its speed to 0. So that's for the asteroids. So that it's going to happen when the ship crash. Okay, so we're going to make the ship sprite visible, false. So we'll make it invisible. Then all the asteroids invisible. We reset the position of them from somewhere in here, and then we are going to set its their speed to 0. Basically, that it's the idea with these asteroids. Now let me just make this thing small to keep these blocks organized. Let's drag this procedure to the bottom. That's it. Now, then what is next? So there is a procedure that creates, or something that creates these asteroids, and I guess if I remember well, it is a ship clock. Is this one, start game? It's going to generate these things. So this clock, we're going to use it again to regenerate these asteroids. And it's at the bottom. So this clock, it's going to run the procedure that generates the asteroids. Okay, so that is its only function. So we are going to drag one of these blocks, here. We're going to set this to true. Okay, so and we're going to place this thing in here. After everything, after we disappear them, this clock, it will make them visible, but it is not like immediately after or right after. It is after 5 seconds. And also this guy, it's going to help us to appear the ship. I guess that's a good idea. So we're going to start like making the ship visible. So let's go for ship. If ship is not visible, make it visible. That's it. So the clock, when this clock passes like 5 seconds, it will generate asteroids, it will make the ship visible, and it will start and it will disable itself. So That's it. Basically, that is the idea with this. Now, what's next? Well, we need to make this procedure, or we need to insert this procedure in an event. Which event? Well, we were talking about collisions. Okay, so ship bullet, we're going to go for a ship sprite and collide with. So we're going to use something similar about like the bullet. Okay, remember? Here we say that if the bullet collides with any other thing that is not the ship, well, we're going to run the procedure for this, for the ship. Okay, so collide with the edges. So what we want now is that the bullet, not the bullet, I mean the sprite, okay, the ship collides with an asteroid. Okay, we want to run the procedure about crashing. Okay, so the crashing procedure. So let's do that. I guess if this collides, if any of the sprites of the asteroids collide with the ship, okay, so let me see if we have it correctly. Collide edges, we are not using collide edges. Just let me check this procedure. Borders, size, borders, generate asteroid. Okay, it's here. If asteroid colliding with let me check if we can use this block. I guess not all of these things. So we are going to duplicate another thing. Sorry. Let's start another mistake. Here, collide edges. Colliding with other equal to through. Other is get border. Okay, so let's duplicate this one, the collide edges, guys, and let's drag this frame to the bottom. Let's use this one. So now let's say asteroids collide with ship. That's okay. So for each asteroid in this group, okay, so we're going to call this border or ship. Okay, we're going to change this. If we have a collision with a ship, okay, so we're going to use this in colliding block. This is true. We are going to run the procedure. Okay, so I guess this is not necessary. We're going to destroy everything in here, and we're going to use just the procedure that we created, that is the ship crash. And this thing, it will be like inserted in this event. Let's hope this thing works. So let's go collide with ship, and in ship we are going to use I guess we are going to use probably the name of the ship. So let's see if we have something like this. That's it. We have the collision, the clock, it will run, and then we have this thing. Let me try to play this with on. Now let's see if this is correct. Wait 5 seconds. and that's it. It's doing its job. We wait 5 seconds. I guess that's okay. It moves like a little bit weird. We will remove this guy. Speed is modified now, so we need to check. Probably something is like collide with ship. Collide with ship. We're checking. Okay, for each asteroid we have collision, then call the crash thing. And crash thing, it's the one that is at the bottom. So we make them invisible. We are not like creating them. The image visible, sprite 0. Let me check if we can make something else. Probably we are generating and generating and generating, so what if we here will modify something? Let me insert the block. Okay, that's it. So now it's like kind of ready. We have this thing that it's like running. Every time we have collision, it's like disappearing. I mean, it is not like a pretty nice procedure. We can write like text or something in here, okay, just to say that the game it's over and you are going to start again. But I guess that it's okay. So now, what else? Well, the next thing is probably to add some sounds. So we can add some 8-bit sounds just for the bullets. And that's it. So for that we're going to go here to media, okay, and we're going to drag a sound, one sound for the bullet, and probably for the explosion too, 2 sounds. So we're going to say this for shooting sound and exploding sound. We have 2. We just change the minimum interval to 100, and that's it. Then we are going to make some 8-bit sounds. You can use this 8-bit sound maker, that is this BFXR. I have used this in other videos, okay, probably you know them. So you can use here laser. I like that one, but let's keep it simple. Export WAV. If you have your sound, you can change. I like this one. So we can export the wave. So we go for music, SFX, 8-bit, and I'm going to call it laser shot. It's the name over there. Then we look for explosion. You can modify this in explosion click again and it will change to another version. Yeah, that looks okay, but it's very long. I like this one. Probably we can move some other things, okay? Like this, that's okay. And you have more options to modify if you want. I guess that's okay. I'm not an expert on this. Probably something. That's okay. And then we go for the body. Export the wave, explosion, save, and we have explosion. We can use that explosion for a ship and for asteroids. That's it, just pretty simple. So now we're going to import these sounds, source, or upload sound, select file, laser shot. I know this is exploding, sorry. Explosion. We wait a little bit. Then we just select shooting, that is the laser. We upload the sound, laser shot. Okay. And then we just refresh this beautiful screen. Just wait a little bit. And we're going to refresh the screen. You can add lives, you can add a score. I have done this in other tutorials, okay, so I will share with you these things on the right side of the screen. Remember, check them. I will share some tutorials that it will be like very helpful for you. So now let's just activate the sounds, and what we have this, we want to have explosion. So exploding sound. Then we just go here for play, and we're going to stop, obviously, another possible sound. So if this is playing, so we stop the sound with this collision thing. So now also for when we have collision, the ship bullet, okay, the bullet has collisions, so we're going to do something similar. We're going to use this. Every time we have collisions, we can just duplicate this. Shooting. Let's see which one is better. I think we can call it here. Oh, yeah. And now we need the shooting thing. So for the shooting thing, it's every time we press this wonderful button, that it's the fire thing. Fire button, fire button, fire button. We're going to play the shooting sound with fire button. That's it. Let me just try it. You miss a shot. almost there. And that's it. I guess that's enough for this tutorial, guys. Okay, so I guess the thing that you need to add is, as I told you before, is a score and probably some messages, some text, okay, and probably change a little bit the background, okay, so probably some stars over here, and that's it, okay. But I guess that's enough for these tutorials about the Spaceship game in AppyBuilder or App Inventor or Thunkable. I hope you found this thing useful, okay, and I will share this file, okay, well, the working AIA with you, okay, so please check the description and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay, to my tutorials. I have many tutorials, okay. I'm starting also with tutorials about the editing videos, okay. So if you are interested, okay, if you want to see this thing in Spanish, please just let me know, okay. So I will see you then. I will see you the next time. My name is Eduardo, and this was a tutorial for AppyBuilder. Goodbye.